biggest challenge for me being in foster care was this idea that I was incapable or that I was disabled and wasn't able to do a slew of things that like my foster parents instilled in me that I wasn't able to do. I have been in foster care from the time I was 3 months till the time I was 21 years old because of extended foster care.
My early years are files that I've read. I moved around quite a bit. In different homes, I would feel like I would know that I was, not valued as much or even put second, third, fourth. I was in foster care for 16 years.
I've had other people tell me that I was mooching off of other people, and this is me at like 9 years old not understanding what was going on. So I always told myself that it was my fault. I just didn't deserve parents, or I didn't deserve to have somebody care about me. I was in foster care for 7 years.
I felt that a lot of people always wanted something from me, so it was if I wasn't offering what they wanted, they didn't want me anymore. I was in foster care for 8 years.
The biggest challenge that I faced in foster care, I believe, was feeling trapped. The power that I knew I had was the power to run away, to AWOL, to not come back.
I didn't really feel like I belonged anywhere. I didn't really feel like I was worth fighting for because I was just being tossed around all the time, like I was just nothing. Excuse me.
I left the system when I was 10, because I was adopted. It didn't work out from the beginning, but they didn't give me back. I don't know why they wouldn't just give me back, but.
I was living with this foster family that we had been with them for 2 years already, and I loved them. It was the longest placement we had had, and when we couldn't stay with them any longer, instead of going to foster care, I just asked my mom, can you please try? Can you please take me in? And she did, for a little while. Then I stayed with her until I turned 17, and then I moved in with a boyfriend to get away from there.
I ended up turning 18, and in that time I was still in high school, so I lived in my car for about maybe half a year.
By the time I turned 18 and doing well in school at least, but all of a sudden I'm realizing like, whoa, like I was not prepared. I was ill-equipped to handle this world.
It was scary. It was absolutely horrifying. I got out to my first apartment and I had no idea what I was doing.
My first semester of college, people were telling me, oh, you should do this because you probably won't make it through school. I felt like maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm just not smart enough. When I ended things with that boyfriend, I was homeless. It was really hard.
I didn't understand necessarily how Just in Time had worked, in the sense that I knew that there was an office, I knew that there was people that worked there, and I know that there was this program called College Bound. But shortly after, mentors were calling me, asking me to meet up, and that they wanted to get connected with me. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a little weird. I was just like, why are they hitting me up? What is going on here?
Just in Time, this is Janice. How can I make you confident, capable, and connected?
In the past year, Just in Time assisted over 750 transition-age foster youth between the ages of 18 and 26 with the things they tell us that they need to feel safe, find a sense of belonging, and discover their purpose.
When I walk into the Just in Time office, it doesn't feel like I'm in an office, it feels like a little home. And when I walk in, I'm instantly greeted by all the staff, and I'm offered food if I need something to eat, or if I need to talk to someone. They're genuinely just there to listen. They're there to make sure that I feel heard and that I feel at home, and that I feel like I have a place where I belong. And I love it. I love that.
My first time actually coming into the Just in Time office and hanging out in the hub for a little bit, everyone was trying to be productive and at the same time keeping things light. It was the first time perhaps in my entire life that I felt like I actually belonged here, like this is the place where I should be.
Research shows that youth leave the foster care system still deeply impacted by adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, after they turn 18. Just in Time mobilizes the community to provide the resources and relationships to help them achieve the resilience and self-sufficiency they need to lead productive and satisfying lives.
They helped me with a lot. It just kind of like opened the floodgates. That was just...
Over the summer, for example, my apartment wasn't ready and all this past trauma came up. Where am I gonna stay? What am I gonna do? For some people, having their apartment not ready doesn't mean much. Okay, I'll just stay here, I'll go there. But for me, even though it was only 2 weeks, I was terrified. And I was able to stay at Horizon's house for the 2 weeks until my apartment was ready. So having that community to go to and that they had my back, it meant everything to me.
I was officially released from foster care in prison. You know, I was looking for every opportunity that I could get. I'm really glad that I got in touch with Just in Time because there's a lot of opportunity that I didn't notice before.
Our model of combining resources and relationships helps create lasting impact in the areas of stable housing, essential education and training, reliable transportation, meaningful employment, financial security, connections to a caring community, greater resilience, and a sense of well-being.
There's so much capability that I have within myself to follow my dreams, to go after my passions, but also to do things that I know I can do now that I've been through Just in Time.
Every week, we see what happens when hundreds of Just in Time volunteers fill the biggest gaps for our participants.
I had that support from mentors, and even the mentors that weren't my mentors during Career Horizons. They're like, hey, your mentor isn't here today? Awesome, let me take you in. You know, we're gonna go shopping together. And I've actually made lifelong connections with people I never thought I would.
You said you wanted a comfortable couch.
Yes.
What does that look like? What does it feel like? I'm from foster care as well, man, so I know that we gotta try to work together to build what that looks like.
The young people we serve tell us that one of the major things that sets Just in Time apart is that most of our staff are former foster youth. That creates an immediate connection that helps build trust.
If I had to choose just one thing, I would have to say a place where I actually feel like I belong. I'm really grateful for that.
I don't know, it just opens up my experiences to everything.
It's really the work that you're doing now for your family, for the family you hope to build. That's my dream.
I got connected and it's been like a family to me ever since. I just don't know how to leave. I don't want to.
I mean, everyone has the potential to be so much more.
I was afraid to show who I really was and share my light with everyone, but I'm now much more confident in myself and ready to share my love with everyone.
Before, I was empty and displaced. Today, I'm on a better path and I am whole.
I was shy, I was timid, and I was scared. But now I'm confident and I'm capable, and I'm ready to face the world.
I was searching for my family, I was searching for my community and my place, and now I finally found the community that I was looking for, and found the family, and I finally feel like I belong somewhere, and it's here, just in time.
I forgot. Okay.